Yo guys, what's going on? It's currently 6:45 a.m. in the morning, but I did hear that we got some leaks, so we're going to be taking a look at those leaks today. Some pretty big ones indeed. First off, we have new ID pack ticket. So this could be like anything, like from a old pack, new pack, rush pack. Like, we really don't know, but that is pretty cool if it is just a free pack from something. But it could literally be like anything, by the way, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But that is interesting. The main one that we're going to be seeing are going to be Yuri skills. So the first one I don't think is too important, but we'll take a look at it anyway. Skills effect can be used once per duel. At the start of the duel, add ace cards to your deck / extra deck. Can be used on your normal draw for life once you get 3,000 below. One of your monsters will be a random dark plant monster. I think the second skill, though, is the skill that's going to see a lot of play. I think this is the one that could be meta relevant, to be honest. So the skill's second and third effects can be used once per duel. You can out normal special summon monsters, excluding special summons from the extra deck, except Predaplant monsters. So you can link. You can do anything with the extra deck besides, but you can't do any special summons other than Predaplants in the main deck. So keep in mind that the second and third effects can only be used once per duel, but you reveal 2 Poly, Predaplant, or Fusion cards in your hand. Add a Predaplant monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then you add a Polymerization from outside your deck to your hand. So you get a free Poly from outside your deck, and you get that as well. But the third effect here is the one that's like really interesting. It says, if you control no monsters, place 1 Predaplant counter in a face-up monster on your opponent's field. So I think the third part of this skill is going to be really good going second. I'm not too sure about how well it's going to do going first, but if you have no monsters, put a Predaplant counter on your opponent's field, and that allows you to poly off their own monsters. So there's no like super poly or anything here, which is cool, I guess, but I mean, there might be like another way to get super poly here as well. Let's see skill 3. The skill's second and third effects can be used once per duel and twice. Can be once per turn and twice per duel if your extra deck contains Star Venom Fusion Dragon. So I guess this confirms that this is here. You cannot normal summon monsters except plant type monsters. You cannot special summon monsters excluded from the special summons from the extra deck except Predaplant monsters. Return 1 Predaplant monster from your hand into the deck, then add a Predaplant monster from your deck to your hand. Return any number of monsters in your graveyard to your deck, then add 1 Polymerization or 1 Predapruning from outside your deck. Each card once per duel. So you can add 1 per duel. Like, you can use this effect and get Poly and Predapruning. Add 1 Predaplant monster. I think I kind of like the second skill better, but we'll see. Skill 4. The skill can be used twice per duel if your deck contains neither more dark monsters. At the start of your main phase, place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of the deck, draw a card. Pretty, like, we've seen skills just like this plenty of times. Plant Exchange, basically going to be the same thing as Fiend Exchange, only level 5 or higher plant. Fusion Darkraze. We finally got a fusion part of the skill. Wait, hey, shout out to JG. He's got his fusion skill now. 1 or more dark fusion monsters. Gain 1,500 life points. Can be used once per turn during your main phase. Choose 1 face monster you control. It gains 300 attack. Gains an additional 500 attack if there is a dark fusion monster, and a fusion monster in your field, and if it or in your graveyard. So maybe JG will experiment with Fusion Darkraze. Alright, we got a Yuya skill. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Pendulums got off the ban list, and now it looks like they're going to be trying to get a new skill here. Cannot normal summon special summon monsters, excluding from the extra deck, except Performer Pal monsters, Odd Eyes monsters, Magician, Pendulum monsters. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon you control can attack twice in each battle phase. Okay, so it's kind of like the Star Seraph skill. Let's see what this card does, by the way. Once per turn, if a monster you control battles your opponent's monster before damage calculation, you can make that opponent's monster gain attack to. You can make that monster you control gain attack to the current attack of the opponent's monster is battling till the damage step, even if this card leaves the field. That's kind of broken. So if they have like a 3,000, if they're like facing a 3,000 monster, or if you're facing a 3,000 monster and you have this card on the field, and then it doesn't say besides itself, so it can be this one before damage calc, so you can make your monster just gain whatever your opponent's monster attack is. Alright. 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 non-tuner Clear Wing monster. So Clear Wing plus a Dark Tuner, and it's a level 8. So I'm assuming you just need a level 1 Dark Tuner to get this card on the field. Pretty interesting. You can only use the following effects of Odd Eyes Wings once per turn, and only once per turn. You target an effect monster you controls. It has its effects negated until the end of the turn. During the battle phase, you control the Synchro card. You can destroy all level 5 or higher monsters. Okay, this card is kind of broken if you're versus like level decks for sure. Like Synchro decks, I guess. Yeah, Pendulum decks in the mirror match would probably go crazy. And it attacks twice. Okay, Konami. Konami's releasing more busted skills. I see you. All right. If you control a face-up performer pile, Odd Eyes Synchron, so this is probably going to be added to Harmonizing Magician. Okay, well, Harmonizing Magician and Odd Eyes Synchron are both coming to the game. These cards are pretty broken, so we basically are getting like some good pen magicians now, which is really cool. Harmonizing Magician I know is pretty broken because it could just make like synchros pretty easily. I don't know about, yeah, because when it's Pendulum Summon from the hand, you can special summon a Magician Pendulum monster for your deck in defense position, except Harmonizing, but negate its effects, and it banishes one of the field, so it's pretty easy to get to level 8s, so you could probably get to level 7s as well, or even, like, potentially level 10s if, you know, Baron comes out. And then the Synchron, I'm not too sure about the Synchron effect. For normal summon, you can target level 3 or 4 pals. Great, once per turn, you can target 1 Pendulum. One card in your Pendulum Zone, special summon, adds effects again. If you do immediately after this card, Synchro summon 1 Synchro monster using this and that. So it's level 2. You can use your Pendulum Zone to get to like 6 or 8. If you control face-up Performer Pal, Odd Eyes Synchron, or Harmonize, you get to add a Stargazer from outside your deck to your hand, and then add a Performer Pal's Odd Eyes Synchron or 1 level 3. Yo, this skill is looking insane. What? This is actually insane. What? If you control a face-up Synchro Dragon monster, set 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon from outside your deck to your field. It's battle. Yeah, this. Okay, this Yuya skill is like actually insane. What? All right, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. There's a TrueDraco skill. 15 or more TrueDraco cards that start a duel, add ace cards to your deck / extra deck. Okay, so TrueDraco's potentially coming in the next box. LP boost F8. You'll use a skill if your extra deck contains 2 or more level 8 or lower fusion monsters. If they get a duel, gain 1600 life points, or in phase, gain points, which is more life points. We have a Zane skill. Does that mean Cyber Dragon support's coming? You can only use each of those skills' second effect, third effect once per turn. You know, I'm very interested to see Cyber Dragon support. I'd be so down. Send 1 Cyber Dragon in your deck to the grave. All monsters you control become level 5 until the end of the turn. Ghost Trick skill, we already know about the Ghost Trick skill. You can add more special summon monsters. Interesting. You can reveal 1 Ghost Trick Witch, 1 Ghost Trick level 1. I don't know. I'm not gonna read it, but let me know if you guys know if this is good. We have a Darklord skill. You can add normal special summon monsters, including special summons from the extra deck. So Darklord, reveal 1 of this, the Capricious Darklord, or the Indulged Darklord, to add the other from your deck to your hand. If your opponent controls a card while you have no cards on your field, you can add a Forbidden Quick Play spell for your deck to your hand instead. So if your opponent controls a card while you have no cards on your field, so if you're going second, you have Capricious or Indulged, that just gets you a free droplet. I mean, hey, skills are getting even crazy and crazy. Guess what, guys? We have another Dumon skill. It's pretty much the same, I'm pretty sure. Except this time, the battle damage from your number Chaos 1 and 2 is doubled, so they really want you to play this one instead of the other one. You can only use the second and third once per turn. And it's not and this is also not once per duel effect. Not normal special summon Star Seraph monsters, excluding special summons from the extra deck. During main phase, you play Star Seraph monsters one. Yep, if there's a card on your opponent's field, summon a monster from your field to grave, bury battle morph, regain your true fool. So yes, it looks like we're having more Star Seraph support. There's rush skills here as well. I'm kind of interested. Did any of these look like crazy? Dragon Psychic. Okay. And I guess there's a Dragon Psychic one. Dark Light Attribute Fire. Attribute Fusion in your extra deck that lists a fusion, the original attack of one of those fusion monsters to 1600. Then you can add a fusion from outside your deck to your hand for the rest of the duel. Okay, that's an interesting one. Can be activated. Deck our Fairy Warrior. Change the attack of 2 face monsters you control with 0 attack to 100 more than their defense. Okay, so this is like a big boost for defense. Like, monsters that have a lot of defense. Let's see! Ooh. Cyber Dragons. People are excited. Alright, but not broken. However, we can say anything before the new cards. We don't know what the new cards are yet, keep that in mind, but these skills are actually pretty crazy. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go upload this right now.